Hi everyone, this is Amanda. I just wanted to show you a couple of things that might make finding an article for your assignment a little bit easier. So some of you may be using the OneSearch tool on the library homepage. That's really a great place to start, but it can give you a lot of results that are difficult to weed through. There's millions of results sometimes depending on your search terms. So what I did is I created this Google Doc, which I'm going to share on the Google community page. And it lists a few things that might kind of give you a shortcut and help you refine your search from the get-go. So first, a database that you can explore that's really useful is Communication and Mass Media Complete. It has a lot of journals. Databases are basically containers for stuff, and in this case, this database has journals or magazines, including all of these that are below. But this database has a lot of different journals that are focused on communication and mass media studies. So that might be a good place to start and do your search for your rhetorical device once you've clicked onto that database and linked, signed in, and you can do it from there. So you can certainly do that. Or I've identified a few journals, and this is certainly not an exhaustive list. There's a lot of journals out there on rhetoric and communication studies and things that might be useful for this assignment. But here's a few that might be useful. So what you can do is click on the link from this Google Doc that I've created. And what it will do is it will take you to our library page where it has information about the journal. So this is the name of the journal. This is where you can get access to it down here. This is where you can get the full text access. And again, these are all in communication and mass media. So it doesn't really matter which one of these you click on, but I would recommend starting with this EBSCO one. That's what I'm going to show you here today. And it may prompt you also to sign in at this point too if you're doing this off campus. So click on EBSCO, Communication and Mass Media. It's the name of the database. And you'll see here that this is the publication details for Philosophy and Rhetoric, and that's the name of the journal that we're looking at. You can browse through these issues. You can just look at it like a magazine. You just kind of browse through the volume and issues. Or, this is really important, click on this search within this publication link. You click on that. Then it's limiting a search to just that particular journal, and then you can add your rhetorical device, whatever one that you want to take a look at. One example is irony. You can certainly add that. Now keep it really simple. The more you put in, the less you're going to get back. So you don't want to put in, I would just put in, whatever rhetorical device, keep it really simple. Try different ones to see what you find. But let's click on search. Don't use any of these other limiters either, because that will limit the number of results that you get back. Okay, so now we've only got 14 results, so that's a lot fewer. That's certainly more manageable than the thousands that you're going to get if you use OneSearch. So you can scroll down. You can see some of these. The use of irony and argumentation might be useful. Irony and rhetorical strategy might be useful. So if you click on the PDF full text here, then that will take you directly to the article. Every article looks a little different. This is one example. You'll see that this is 22 pages long, so most scholarly articles are quite lengthy. They are written for other experts too, but sometimes it can be a little intimidating when you first start reading these articles. You kind of don't know what they're talking about. But have some patience, take some time with it. Look up some of the words if you don't understand them. Usually if you read the first few paragraphs and then maybe read the last few paragraphs at the summary at the end, the conclusion, that will give you a good idea if it's something that you might want to read. So scroll through these. You'll see that they're citing their sources throughout the text. This is there's lots of different types of citation styles. So this is using a footnote style here. But you'll see they're citing their sources, and then they'll have a list of works cited too at the end. So let's go back and let's see. Go back to the Google page. Sorry about that. So again, this is that page that I'm going to share with you on the Google community. There's other journals that you can take a look at. This one's called Argumentation. You would just click on that one, and the same thing. Going to be taken to this holdings page. You want to click on EBSCO Communication and Mass Media Complete. And then again, click on search within this publication. So let's do this one again and see what comes up for irony here. Oh, it looks like no results were found. Let's try metaphor. Okay, so now we've got 10 results. So take a look at these. Metaphor as argument, reconstructing metaphorical meaning. Take a look at some of these. Not everyone is going to be useful for your particular assignment, but keep an open mind. Look at some of these articles. Again, if you click on the PDF full text, you can usually just kind of scan. This particular publication includes abstracts, so that's really helpful. You can just kind of look and see what the summary is of the article. And they've got keywords too that'll give you a clue as to what they're about. But this is a good example of what a scholarly article looks like as well. So again, quite long, citing their sources throughout the text, and then if you go down to the very bottom, they're going to have a pretty extensive list of works cited too, or references here at the end. So again, I'll share that Google Doc with you guys on your Google Community site, this one. Again, you can use the database here, and that'll certainly cast a wide net. You'll get a lot more results, but if you click on these individual journals, that'll focus those results into those particular journals. So I hope that helps. Send me an email if not. My contact information is on the Google site. All right, good luck.